interesting conversation I heard yesterday when I was waiting for a pizza that we ordered in our town, and people were talking about prices for groceries, which I never heard people talking about in Canada. Like for 11 years that we live here, I never heard people talking or complaining about prices for groceries, and that was interesting observation for me because looks like prices, well, not looks like, prices are going up. Grocery prices are going up, and people noticing it and people talking about this. That's the interesting thing to see, because I remember when we used to live in Ukraine, it was always, people were always talking about prices on everything. Like here, people will be talking about prices on gas and housing. It's always been like this, and it's understandable. Housing prices are crazy. Gas prices, they changing all the time. Like now, it's actually pretty crazy again. Actually, the highest price that I've seen for all those 11 years that we live here, today it was the highest price that I ever seen. I've seen prices like this in Quebec, in British Columbia, but never in Ontario. So but yeah, back to the story. I remember we were like in Ukraine, people were always complaining about prices on groceries and everything, but I never heard it here, because to be honest, for those 11 years that we live here, it didn't change much. Yeah, there was a little bit of changing, but in Ukraine it was constant growth. Prices were growing all the time, and they were growing dramatically, and that was like that was really crazy. And it was really noticeable when we went to the States, for example. For 1 month we spent in the States, we were traveling to the States, and we came back to Ukraine. We were like shocked how much prices changed for this short period of time, for 1 month. But again, here in Canada it wasn't like this. Groceries prices were always like pretty stable. They were, as I said before, they were changing a little bit, but not this much. But this time they changing really fast, they growing really fast, and it is noticeable among people, so people start talking about this. And overall, looks like life in Canada gets more and more expensive. Housing prices, don't even let me start on it, because it's been crazy for a long time, and it's still crazy, and it's going up, and I don't see how it's gonna stop, because looks like it won't. Gas prices went up, prices for cars, for everything, for almost everything, prices going up. So that's something that I don't really like, because again, I like how it was stable before. It was predictable, it was stable, but now something's going on. Maybe because of all this situation with trucks and truck convoy, and that they trying to take back their rights, and government is trying to squeeze them, and maybe that's one of the reasons, because some grocery stores, they have empty shelves right now, and not completely, but some of the shelves are empty, and that's another thing that is not very good. So I don't know what you think about this. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this. Price is changing in your country or not? How is going on right now in your country? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.